Yes. I think principally there may be three ways that the diaspora can help. First, as you all know, trade is about information. So for some of you who are abroad, you know the consumption patterns. You know the items that are being sold and bought. So you can let your people know who is selling what. So if, for instance, you have a company like Aldi in the UK or in Europe, if you pick produce, fresh produce, organic or whatever, from Africa into Aldi, you are guaranteed it reaches all its outlets. So if you have some linkages, the question would be to discuss with them how what you have in Africa can get into their stores. And that helps the local farmer or local entrepreneur in Africa. Some of you have become very successful in terms of financial resources. So you can then work with your governments to invest in the trade support infrastructure. Because for some of these produce, what they need is just a laboratory where the raw produce from the farm gets in, is washed and packaged. So if you invest in that kind of facility for a particular area in your country, you have contributed, and that becomes a success story that others can build on. The third aspect is what I would say, talking to your governments. Sometimes it's very easy to have access, but it's also difficult as to how a product is treated in the domestic market. So many of you have come of significant voting populations that influence the result or outcome of elections. So why don't you create a platform that enables you to, sector by sector, product by product, look at the challenges that your countries from Africa are facing in some of these economies, and therefore ask for certain reforms, maybe legal, institutional, whatever, that then clears those barriers or hurdles for Africa to participate better in these countries. It may not even require going to the WTO. It may not even require bringing in a government. But you could say, we are supporting you for this election, but this is our priority. Because you know that these are the challenges that African companies trading with that country have. So you must have mechanisms for getting information as to the challenges that African businesses, not just in goods, but services, may have in your countries. It could be licensing requirements, it could be recognition of academic qualifications, it could be but you can work with your political class in your countries to ensure that a more regulatory, Africa-friendly environment is put in place.
Oh baby, no be crime, make person love you.